Hello, welcome to the Daily English News program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. On April 22nd, President of Azerbaijan, İlham arrived in Moscow for working with it at the invitation of Vladimir Putin, President of the Russian Federation.
At Moscow Vnukovo II International Airport, the head of state was welcomed by Mikhail Galuzin, Deputy Foreign Minister of Russia, and other officials.
President İlham Aliyev held a one-on-one meeting with President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, in Moscow.
Уважаемый Ильham, спасибо, что приехали.
Dear Ilham Haydarovich, thank you for coming. These days we are celebrating the 50th anniversary of the BAM by Kalamur main line. Everyone knows, well, that your father played a very significant role, heading the governmental commission and repeatedly visiting the construction site. Essentially, he was one of the organizers of this grand project, which was important for the entire Soviet Union. We not only know this, we remember it and are very grateful to him, keeping the memory of this. We have a meeting scheduled today with the BAM veterans. There's a lot to talk about. Now we, you probably know about this, are developing the so-called Eastern Polygon, both the BAM and the Trans-Siberian Railway, everything related to it. So all of this is important to us, and it has very significant meaning, especially today. I think, or rather I'm sure, all the efforts, contributions and years of work that your father put in the implementation of this enormous project are also playing a significant role today, not only for Russia but also for the entire Commonwealth of Independent States. I mean, that many of our partners, one way or another, utilize this transportation artery. Of course, we will have the opportunity to discuss bilateral relations which are at a high level and continue to develop. Our trade turnover is growing. It has already reached over $4 billion. $6 billion in dollar terms represents Russian investments in the economy of Azerbaijan. The Intergovernmental Commission is actively working. There are many interesting areas of collaboration in the real sector of economy and cooperation infrastructure. Some of them, I believe, are well known to the public of our countries. Of course, we will also discuss the situation from the perspective of ensuring security in the region. There are many questions here, and they are very sensitive. We will cover each of them thoroughly in our discussion. We are very glad to see you. Welcome. Dear Vladimir Vladimirovich, thank you for your invitation. I'm pleased to meet you again. Special thanks for inviting me to participate in today's event dedicated to the 50th anniversary of the start of the construction of BAM. We greatly value in Azerbaijan the attitude to the memory of Heydar Aliyevich that we see among the Russian leadership and the general public. As you noted, Heydar Aliyevich Aliyev was actively involved in the implementation of this grandiose project, which was called, as I remember, the All-Soviet Union construction, and he contributed to its implementation. Therefore, it is, of course, very pleasant and a great honor for us to participate in this event. We'll also be meeting later today with those who also contributed to the realization of this global project. Such memorable moments in history further bring our countries and peoples together and contribute to the progressive development of our relationships. We're very pleased with how our ties are evolving. For over 2 years, we've been working within the framework of the Declaration on Allied Interaction, which we signed with you here in the Kremlin in February 2022, and which is the key political document that determines the steady development of our relations in the future. As you mentioned, we have a comprehensive agenda, including a transportation component, which we will discuss today. The North-South International Transport Corridor project, connecting our countries and our partners, has global significance for cargo transportation security and fostering trade relations among many countries. Regional security issues are always on the agenda at our meetings. We're also pleased with how they are resolved. Russia is a key country in terms of regional security in the Caucasus and in a broader geography. Much depends on the actions and cooperation between our countries. We aim to build measures of trust, cooperation, mutual understanding and resolving all issues in the spirit of interaction and mutual interest. Once again, thank you for today's meeting, and I'm confident it will provide a new impetus to the development of our relations. Thank you.
и уверен, что она даст новый толчок развитию наших отношений. Спасибо.
Спасибо.
A joint meeting took place on April 22nd in Moscow between President Ilham Aliyev and President of the Russian Federation Vladimir Putin, with railway veterans and workers of the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the Baikal-Amur main line. President Ilham Aliyev and Vladimir Putin, President of the Russian Federation, had a joint dinner in Moscow on April 22nd. You can get in touch with us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts at 051-511-1956, through which you can report events you encounter as well as share your suggestions and comments. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.